everybody. Welcome to France Cemetery. This is where Champ Ferguson is buried at. Don't know if you can read that. Champ Ferguson, 1821 to 1865, was born in Kentucky, the oldest of 10 children. He moved to White County, Tennessee in the 1850s. During the Civil War, he showed passionate loyalty to the Southern cause and extreme hatred for the Union. The alleged reasons for his zeal ranged from a desire to settle long-standing grudges with local Unionists to revenge against the Union soldiers who raped his wife and daughter and killed his son. Regardless of his motives, Ferguson was one of the most notorious Confederate guerrillas to roam the Upper Cumberland. He was most infamous for the Saltville massacre, in which he supposedly directed the murder of several wounded, captured U.S. colored troops at Saltville, Virginia, in 1864. Federal officials arrested him after the war. He was convicted of 53 counts of murder, although he claimed to have killed more than 100 Union soldiers, insisting it was his military duty. Ferguson was sentenced to death by hanging. He requested that his body be taken to White County, Tennessee, and be buried in good rebel soil. Ferguson is interred here in the cemetery named for the France family. Here he said, "I was a Southern man at the start. I am yet and will die a rebel. I believe I was right in all I did. I have killed a good many men. Of course, I don't deny that. But I never killed a man whom I did not know was seeking my life. I repeat that I die a rebel out and out. And my last request is that my body be removed to White County, Tennessee, and be buried in good rebel soil." Champ Ferguson, before his execution, 1865. There's Champ. So we'll go over to the sign right now. I just had to come by since I was already in the neighborhood. So now this is, I'll read it. Captain Champ Ferguson's Confederate guerrilla. General Morgan's cavalry was joined at Sparta, June 1862, by Champ Ferguson, a guide for Morgan's invasion into Kentucky. Captain Ferguson and his co-fighters, one of them being my third great grandpa, were the only protection the people had. The people of the Cumberland and Hickory Valley area had against the Federal guerrillas during the Civil War. Ferguson was hanged by the Federals in Nashville, but by his request, buried here in White County. So I'll take you right to his grave. Right over yonder. Here. Yeah. Right here. Old champ. Left a bunch of coins and stuff up there. Scoot that over. It's gonna fall off. Oh, there. Need some sticky. There's his original grave stone. Him and my third great grandpa and the guy that the real Joseph Reinhardt, they all three grew up together. I'm still working on that, Charles, but we're gonna get it. You trust me, brother or cousin. We're gonna get it. Well, you are my brother in the Lord too, and my cousin. But I know the story's true because I did the DNA. And I was looking for Reinhardt DNA, but it wasn't Reinhardt. It was Asbury. So I think he did. Changed his name. Yeah. But that's a different story for another time. I'm gonna redo it for you from the GoPro perspective, not a shaky camcorder. Well, y'all, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next sidestepping adventure in mid-Tennessee adventure. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless.